Hi everyone. Welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here. Today's reading is What is their soul longing to tell you? Messages from their higher self. We have three piles. Number 1, black tourmaline, salt protection. Number 2, black obsidian, mint clarity. Number 3, black onyx, rose romance. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Pile 1. If you have chosen salt protection card and black tourmaline, this is going to be your reading. The question is, what is their soul longing to tell you? Messages from your person's higher self. Death reversed. 8 of swords reversed. 3 of coins. High priestess reversed. 2 of coins. Nine of wands. King of swords. 6 of coins. Altar. Witch. Healer. Hairball. Hasta la vista, baby. Heartbeat. Goat and owie. Financial constraints. Okay, their higher self is worried about finances. Deceit. The garden and the gate. And I want 2 of these. Cycles of life. Energy shift. So something is changing here energetically. And then let's go with some of these. Vesta. Cancer. Pluto. Sagittarius. Very nice. This person's higher self is actively trying to protect you. And maybe they are also trying to protect themselves. It looks like there is a karmic cycle that hasn't fully closed yet. There is longing. There is heartbeat that is still can be felt, can be heard beneath the surface. It's very clear. And their human self is stuck in fear. If you see the tarot cards, we have death reversed, we have 8 of swords reversed. So it is obvious that the higher self wants them to shift. They want to change. But it's like they are trapped in this loop that hasn't been resolved yet. This person is watching your growth. We have 3 of coins And we also have the High Priestess reversed and the Two of Coins. So they are sensing your power, and they can feel that this power, even if they have tried to ignore it or to even to block it in some cases, they feel that this thing is rising and is developing and is growing on a really deep and intuitive level. This person sees you building something. At the moment, you might feel distant to them. And they see you as this mysterious person that they don't know how to approach you, they don't know how to know you. Their higher self is respecting these boundaries of yours, but the human part of them is still trying to kind of juggle their life and their pain without disrupting your peace. This person is very afraid of how you have outgrown them. We have this Nine of Wands, King of Swords, and the Six of Coins. This is showing somebody who is guarded, tired, but still, this is somebody who is deeply mentally engaged. This is not somebody who's gone. They are thinking, they are strategizing, but maybe they have become cold, maybe even emotionally numb. They are trying to handle everything in their head, in their mind, while they are longing for your emotional acknowledgement and also emotional balance. So it looks like this person is not spiritual, is not, um, you know, and they are not deeply emotionally aware of what is really happening. But at the same time, we see that there is a very intense dialogue between what they are doing at the moment. So they are, let's say, current energetic presentation, and what is going on in their higher self. They are connected to their higher self, and somehow they are allowing certain energy to shift and to change while they are going through these cycles with you. So um, for sure, they feel that they can't give you what you deserve at the moment, but they also cannot stop wanting to do that. So you see, there is the ethereal side, the developed side, the healed side of them, who is continuing to have that emotional and energetic conversation with you through them. It's very interesting. But their guilt is interrupting these moments of clarity that you are having with them. Mm. And there is this higher desire that one day they will give you back what they cannot give you now. So this is not like, oh, an inspiration. This is directly a direct download from their higher self, as you can imagine. Mm. So directly from their higher self, from their soul, I'm not ready to fully heal at the moment, but I want also to stop hurting you. This is very important. These cards are showing somebody who is, let's say, confused in their emotions. Maybe they are carrying difficulties from their childhood, trauma, or some past relationship. Their soul is not is asking, their soul wants, needs retreat and healing and space to defend themselves. And it's like the inner child is trying to heal, and they are so into this that the higher self is guiding them. They are interrupting the energy, but they are also connecting, they keep going. So there is a continuous effort and a continuous dialogue between their higher self and their energetic presentation currently. They won't release, but they are also very defensive. they are in a very transitory energy and situation. They see you as this healing force. So one of the reasons why you see that it's not easy to let go of this connection, I think it's the fact that this person is connected deeply to you, and the higher self sees the potential that you could, not that you could heal them, but you could eventually wake up that a more healed version of themselves, or that they could start seeking for some more healing, that you could inspire them. You're somebody who is holding a mirror so they can see what they are missing, who they can become, what they can do, how they can approach the situation, their mistakes, their illusions. This deceit card over here is not you not trying to deceive them or them trying to deceive you. This is the mirroring. You represent at the moment their shadow, what they are afraid to become, what they are afraid to pursue. You are awakening all their fears. This is why you work as a healer for them. The healer is not somebody who will come forward and kind of soothe your pain. The healer is somebody that will make you feel uncomfortable during the period of the healing. That all the things that are making you feel unsure will come on the surface. So their higher self is definitely honoring this bond. Even if right now your person cannot show this properly in the physical realm. There is awakening, there is recognition, there is energetic. We can't talk right now about an alliance yet. I think you are collaborating far better with their higher self than what you're collaborating with them. But anyway, we are there somehow, okay? Now, we have this over here. This is quite important. Garden and the gate. Here, they are standing inside this safe space, afraid to take that leap, that step towards the unknown. The unknown is supposed to be you, by the way. But they see the gate, and they feel the pull very clearly. They feel blocked, okay, and they feel like this is some form of transition with the cycles of life. It's not a transition that has already been completed. To be very honest with you, it's not even a transition that is being welcomed at the moment. They are on the gate, asking themselves, should I do it? Should I allow this thing? They are pulled towards you in many, many different ways. But, for the time being, their fears, their maybe shame, or traumas from the past are creating this difficult, this internal, this energetic poverty. This is not just about money, this is more about their confidence. Basically, their higher self is trying to save your person, Okay. Now, let's focus a bit on these astrological elements. Nice. We have Vesta, we have Pluto over here. And this is, of course, about transformation. And it is about their transformation. The higher self is seeing this. They feel like they have your support. You are the co-healer in all of this. But, your person is the one who is going to go through this major transformation. Vesta is here to show, the goddess. She's kind of reminding us a bit of the high priestess. So you are kind of waiting, not waiting in the sense I'm waiting for this person to call me, but I'm waiting with honesty and with clarity, longing for this person, to come forward with a more free version of themselves, less fear, more awakening. And you are doing all this with dignity. You are supporting them energetically, even if you don't know that. Very beautiful. Your person is never going to be the same again. You have actually, it's the higher self that is transforming them, but you are also supporting all this. The Cancer, of course, is about emotions, so we understand that there is something that is related to the emotional realm that you are awakening around this person. Probably this is somebody who's afraid to feel, who's afraid to connect to their emotions. The higher self is there saying, oh, they know it's safe, you can feel, you can feel. You're also there to inspire them, to ignite this emotional connection. And somehow it all, for the time being, your person feels like all of this is working against them, but they are really, I mean, they are at the same time, they are also trusting the process. You are representing this nurturing energy, safety, home, and that's exactly what they need. And that's exactly what their trauma is about. They lost these things or they didn't have these things, okay? Then we have our beautiful Sagittarius about expansion, about growth. So their spirit definitely wants to expand, to free itself. Your person is downloading very clearly the messages from their higher self, absolutely. And they want to free themselves. So this Sagittarius is a very something extremely positive because it is preparing us for their evolution. They haven't fully committed to this path, we have talked about it, but it's, let's say, their higher self is pushing them towards wisdom and they are still kind of running away, accepting, they are in the middle. So I think their higher self needs to acknowledge you. They are acknowledging you. They see you, they feel you, they know what type of energy you are awakening in this person. They haven't healed yet, but you are the reason for this major transformation. There is something sacred in your connection, and even, if at the moment they have been kind of left behind, their soul is still reaching for you because you are adding so much to this experience, to their life, to their cycle of life. This is what I see. So guys, let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. If you have chosen pile 2, this is mint clarity card and this is the black obsidian stone. This is going to be your reading. The question is, what is their soul longing to tell you? Messages from your person's higher self. Ten of Swords. Hierophant reversed. Justice reversed. The Chariot. Four of Coins. Very good. Six of Coins reversed. The World. The Empress reversed. Resistance. Growth. nature spirits, ritual, reflection, ancestors. We might be talking about generational traumas that are resisting closure and development. We will see. At your service. Again, hasta la vista, baby. And superhero. Oops. Angel of strength. Community. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Very nice. Pluto, again. Yeah, transformation. Transformation in terms of growth. The second house. Venus. Okay, very good. I need one more of these. Capricorn. Okay, bad handling of space once more. Their higher self is reaching out through heartbreak, guys, through silence. You can see there the Ten of Swords. Through karma. Because this person is remembering you. Not from this lifetime, from before. You are the clarity in a lifetime, in a situation full of noise. This person's soul remembers what it feels like to be whole, to be in balance, to be held without judgment. And it's you who is actually reminding them all of that. They have lived lifetimes and generations. We're going to the ancestors. Under burden, imbalance, and silence. And now that legacy is breaking apart. Let's see their soul's current reality. What is your person experiencing at the moment? We have the Ten of Swords, Hierophant reversed, Justice reversed. Their soul is recovering from deep betrayal that has wounded them. This is a karmic bond, a karmic debt that has been created by them or has been pushed towards them by others. This person has been conditioned to obey, to perform, to survive by adjusting to structures that are not fair. Now they are exhausted. This Ten of Swords is showing the absolute release, the giving up of this whole situation, and how they are quietly accepting this painful truth. So, is this person really a victim? No. This is somebody who has learned to survive, to obey, and to work, and also to react and take action according to this narrative. This is extremely important because I don't feel that this person has been necessarily fair with you. And here, this message from their higher self is coming towards to explain what is really been happening on an energetic level. They have been conditioned, yes. They have been victims of a situation, maybe, but then they were not capable of breaking that conditioning, and they started recreating the same pattern. So this affirmation over here is not trying to justify your person's mistakes or your person's actions, okay? It's just giving you more information about what is really going on in this connection. So then we get to this chariot and the Four of Coins. The higher self is trying to pull them forward. They are clinging, of course, to what is familiar, even if this familiarity is empty, is painful. So you see a chariot who is trying to move forward but is blocked. Their soul knows that this cycle needs to end, needs to complete, because we have the world card. And with the chariot, a part of them wants to fight for love. So your person, on a conscious level, they are aware that there is something here and they have to try for that. But they also have their karmic debts here, their ancestral traumas. There's a lot of weight, emotional weight going on here, and also karmic weight. So, we are seeing somebody who is trying to align their energy with whatever is going on here in this connection. You can understand that this Six of Coins reversed and the Empress reversed is these two cards are showing the struggle. They want to give because you do have the Six of Coins there. They are recognizing that there has been a very unfair exchange between you and them on an energetic or on an emotional level. But for them, love, according to this conditioning, is depletion, struggle, control, or sacrifice. So somebody has to be the victim here. And somehow this person is refusing to be the victim. So what do? They create struggling conditions in this situation. Now, you have seen through this. This is why you see the Empress there. You have seen that. You have understood the patterns. You also have seen more than what you think you were really understanding from this situation. And what did you do? You maintain your grace, your dignity, a certain distance. You got affected, of course, because of the feelings, but you didn't allow this thing to become your own narrative. You refused to become part of this karmic cycle. Because sometimes a karmic cycle can be maybe not yours. Maybe it's a baggage that has been going down through generations. And what do? If you do nothing about that, you simply keep repeating the same cycle. And if you wouldn't, if you were not like this, you would be kind of devoured into this karmic situation of your person. So you stood right there with so much grace, and they didn't know what to do with this. Their higher self, is acknowledging this. Okay, so you have given softness to this person. When all they knew, you gave them nurturing energy when all they knew was survival. They didn't know how to receive it. They got scared. They wanted to give back, but they couldn't. It's very intense. It's very beautiful. It shows that the resistance that we see over here for the growth is happening because of these patterns. Okay. Then we also have this thing, reflection and ritual. This person is actually fighting against their own growth right now. But their higher self is guiding them quietly, repeatedly, and they need to face their own reflection. They're being nudged towards ritual healing, even spiritual awakening. Okay, let's not exaggerate here with spiritual awakening, but for sure they are trying to do their best. Okay, this situation is not meant to stay stuck. I'm always telling you that the cards are not about uh, destiny, okay? But when we are dealing with such deeply established karmic cycles, you can see very clearly that destiny is part of the whole situation. The chariot might not be such a great card at the moment, suppressed between very difficult energies, but the world and the chariot are showing that yes, this connection is destined to move forward. There is a very high possibility of resolving these karmic debts over here. Of course, your approach is very important, and also their willingness to work on certain things is also of major importance. So then we get to this nature, spirits, and ancestors. Their ancestors, of course, are watching closely. This isn't just about you and them, another confirmation that we have spirits, ancestors, ancestral energy, generational patterns, challenging the whole situation. And this is what your connection is all about. You are bringing forward new energy. You are the angel of strength. You are coming forward like a superhero. Why? Because you knew how to stand your ground against this extremely karmic energy. This is a generational pattern that has to break with your presence. It's about emotional silence, it's about distorted power dynamics for sure, again and again, and maybe I'm saying maybe some shame around gender roles and what is really happening here. This person doesn't mean that they are trying to suppress you because maybe you're female or whatever, but probably we see the masculine energy having an issue with receiving what they have to receive out of pride, out of ego, and at the same time, because their energy is totally fragmented, they cannot deliver what they are supposed to deliver over here, okay? So maybe you feel their pain. Maybe sometimes you're even channeling feelings that are not even yours. It's their feelings. This doesn't mean that necessarily you are absorbing their energy. No, it's just that you're helping them. You are a channeler. It doesn't mean that you are the receiver. This is why I'm telling you, you have to understand that you're far more intuitive and you can see far more than what you're actually thinking. So, this message is also defining your position, your energetic and your spiritual position in all of this. And it is also helping you recognize some of your abilities and your gifts. Let's go to this. Intense. So their soul is kind of longing to show up for you at your service. Not as they used to be, but as that version of them that is actually becoming, that is in the making. For some of you, they had to walk away to face their own shadow. In fact, the message is very shadow aspect like. It has a lot of ego, it has some pride, somebody who's walking away, but there is no problem. And, this is just a facade. Their heart has never walked away from all of this. And then the superhero, you are the superhero. How do they feel? They feel fragmented. They are experiencing the pain because the masculine energy that this person would like to deliver under these circumstances is not being delivered due to these struggles and to these difficulties of this conditioning and their circumstances. Are they aware that you have been helping them? I think yes. I think they have been very, very aware. Now, let's go here for a moment with the fifth chakra and the seventh chakra. Now, it looks like this person has been raised, most likely, since we are talking about ancestors and generational situations, in an environment, or maybe they have been carrying down a situation, a condition of silence. Expression was punished, expression was twisted. We were using words, or words were left untold, or we were using as a form of strength to control and to condition. But their soul is aching to speak. They need to speak. They need to open up, to tell you their truth. And over here, their crown is opening, guys. This is extremely important. Downloads, dreams, signs are part, synchronicities are part of this awakening. You may feel them in strange moments. As I've told you already, you are channeling their feelings sometimes because they are trying to reach you on a soul level. This person is trying to reach you, and at the same time, they're in this constant download from their higher self. They haven't left the connection, of course. They're just not capable of experiencing it at the moment. Then we get to this Pluto, Capricorn, and second house, and Venus, of course. What do we see here? A very professional, as you can imagine, since we have Capricorn over here, a very professional effort to reconstruct their soul. And this thing is going to happen through love and worth. Their karma lies in Capricornian control and duty. So we go back to ancestors and family conditioning. Survival is prioritized over emotion, and they are transforming this narrative. How are they relating to emotions? How are they relating to value, to money, to worthiness? Have the second house. So, how are they defining their value on a practical level? You show them softness. Their higher self is now learning to build instead of performing. They learn to love instead of proving or acting or reacting. So this person knows what they have done, the mistakes that they have done over this connection and how they have failed you. They are very aware. And they have never stopped having deep feelings for you. You are actually the moment where they started connecting deeply and constantly to their higher self. They were not ready then. This is how it appears. That in the past I wasn't ready. Now I am becoming. I'm becoming somebody who can meet you on a higher level. Not just for you, not just to be fair with you, but because you have shown me who I am. This is what I see. So guys, let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Pile 3. If you have chosen the Black Onyx and Rose Romance card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. What is their soul longing to tell you? What is the message from their higher self? 10 of Cups, 6 of Coins, 5 of Coins reversed, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Let's pull one more. Ace of Swords, what's this? King of Cups. Ace of Wands reversed. And 9 of Coins. Give me a moment. Okay, let's put it right here. 9 of coins. Redemption. Cycles of life. Witch. Broom. Cauldron. Potions and spells. All in. Live wire. Superhero. Okay. Appreciation. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Deceit. Healer of the ages. Libra. Gemini. Virgo. No planets, nothing. The 8th house. I mean, this is something. This Ten of Cups reversed and the Romance card is, these two things are showing very clearly that this person is recognizing the emotional and the romantic value of this situation. You were an expression of love and you are still an expression of love. But this Ten of Cups is reversed, and this is showing that this person didn't know how to receive it. We have, of course, an awakening, as you can see over here. And this awakening is happening through distance, for some of you, through silence maybe, and through heartbreak. Once again, also in this pile, you are the mirror. You are the one who is showing them what they have to become in order to become aligned with you. And this is something that is scaring them so much. It's no coincidence that we have deceit, the equivalent of the devil card, together with the healer of the ages. So their soul is going through a quiet revolution. It's like a storm, and you are in the middle of this. This person most likely has never felt truly at home, truly in love. What looks like a connection is most likely some form of performance, imbalance, some emotional or practical give and take and bargaining. With you, something different has happened. You gave to this person without expecting anything in return. And still they couldn't receive it. I mean, I don't know. So why was this thing happening? You have given to this person free energy, free emotions, free acknowledgement, without even asking anything in return. And this person still failed not to acknowledge what you were giving to them, but to receive it. Okay, this is extremely, I can only imagine how strong you must have been in order not to take personally that 5 of coins right there. Anyways, we see this person recognizing what you are giving, and out of fear and out of, let's say, sort of conditioning, this is what they are used to, these are their abandonment wounds, they walked away. Eight of Cups. They walked away. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. Their higher self walked them straight into the mirror of this behavior. This is why you say straight movement towards clarity. They are on a soul journey right now. They are trying to break free from old patterns, okay? And they are trying to find clarity. These epiphanies, these moments of judgment and awareness are coming forward very, very fast. This person is waking up. So they have walked away, yes, but they didn't walk away because they didn't care. They walked away because they couldn't carry the truth of what you were showing to them. Now they see it, now they understand it, they see it, and maybe, just maybe, they can handle it a bit better. Here they are learning emotional independence and emotional maturity. You can see that very clearly. This is not something that is coming anymore like we are pretending to be happy. We are performing happiness, or what we are supposed to believe that happiness is going to be. And they start learning how to be present. The Ace of Wands reversed is showing exactly that. That there is passion, that there is willingness to start this new path, but it's not fully aligned yet with their energy. They are learning to walk that path. They are in this process of transformation. They are blocked, but they are doing their best to walk away from these blockages. Very beautiful. Let's talk about this redemption and cycles of life. Now, this soul is going through a karmic clearing, as you can see. They are facing their shadow, past relationships, traumas, and they are starting to release what is no longer serving them. Your connection might have felt like a spell. You see here the cauldron, potion, spells, the witch, something magical. Only a witch could break into this type of situation and save this person, save them. And they see you as a witch, as somebody who's manifesting, who's transforming energies. So, very transformative, very beautiful. And you know what I like about this? That your person has awareness around this energy. They know what they, in the beginning, when this person walked away, they didn't really know. Now they know. They know your value. Back then, they ran away in panic mode. They had to walk away from something that looked so scary at that moment, but not anymore. Now, with that broom, they are trying to clean up the energetic mess around their life. And there is a deep process, a deep alchemical process going on. We are brewing something, we are preparing something over here, we are becoming something new. And they are so aware of this. And honestly, there is also something so pleasant as we are channeling these messages. This person is not saying, "Oh, witch, I'm scared." They are like, "Oh, you're the empress, so beautiful, so magical." And they are gradually giving in to this energy in such a lovely way. Maybe here, this potion, spell type of thing, this whole energy over here might indicate also a soul contract, a connection that is supposed to be here to bring forward transformation. These type of connections do not necessarily end up in union. Maybe they are here to begin new cycles, but we don't know. We will see. Now, here we have all in, live wire, and superhero. The higher self wants you to know that they were never half present in the connection. Their soul, their energy was always there, 100%. Their soul was there, their higher energy was there. Even their current energetic presentation was there close to you as much as they could. With the issues they had, this person has tried. Even when they walked away, their higher self was still there connected to you. And there was a side of them that they knew very well what they were running from. But they needed time to make it 100% conscious. Live wire, they feel your energy. This is also a card that shows more and more that maybe here we are talking about a soul contract situation. Maybe you feel their energy. There is a connection that hasn't gone silent yet. It probably will never go silent. At the moment might be deeper, might be a bit hidden. Maybe there are not many things happening on a 3D level, but for sure this energy is extremely important. Superhero, once more, I think in pile 2, you were also embodying the superhero. You were the trigger, the catalyst that has awakened this person. You saved them from their numbness. And now they want to stand up to this dynamic and become your equal, align with your energy. Here we have appreciation, deceit, healer of the ages. They are learning the difference between being wanted, being desired, maybe even in terms of maybe they have been in a relationship that they haven't really felt valued enough. They have been in connections where it was about possession, it was about power, it was about desire, but it was never about appreciation, acknowledgement, and value. And this is changing. You have come here to change that. They see their value through your eyes, which is not the best way to do things, but I mean, it's much better than what they were doing in the past, okay? Here, deceit. Let's say that they have deceived themselves more than they have ever deceived you. They ran away, they walked away from the connection, but now their higher self is guiding them through healing, not just for you, but for all the love energy that they have blocked throughout their lives. So they're being healed. First chakra, they are healing their foundation, childhood, security, the need to earn love. Archangel Michael is helping them to reclaim their courage and to connect deeper to their masculine energy. It is their right to be safe and enough and be in love. This is their affirmation. This is what they are becoming. Now we get over here, 8th house. The 8th house, of course, transformation, karmic clearance, all of these things. This connection activated the deepest karmic layer in them. We have seen that. No punishment here. No karmic debts, just rebirth, closure of old cycles, and freedom. No guilt, no generational traumas and guilts and baggage. Suppressed wounds have come to the surface the moment that you have given them in the most unconditional way. They have freaked out, they have run away, and they have started realizing that that was a calling, that was a new beginning. And this is how we get to real shadow work of the eighth house. And of course, your love has been, as I've told you, the catalyst. Libra. Hmm? Again, we have karmic, and then we have the karmic healing. They are learning what it means to relate from truth, from honesty, because who they are right now is enough. They are not perfect, it's okay. They don't have to hunt impossible standards anymore, to be perfect, to channel all the insecurities of their of the people who have been there before them. They don't. They accept their truth, they accept everything, and they learn not to become codependent or imbalanced. They are learning how to let go these patterns. So there is a constant communication from soul to soul. You are transforming this person, guys. With a Virgo energy, you have activated their desire to improve, but at the same time, the Virgo, in their case, might indicate their excessive tendency to be perfect, to be as good as they can, which is such a bad idea. The point is this, that they are healing, they are in the making, they are, they are letting go difficult karmic patterns, and you are teaching them. You're not teaching them love, affection, or relationship rules. You're teaching them how to turn their life around, literally. And this person feels guilty if they have run away from you. They feel guilty. And you are the pain that they are carrying and the hope that one day they will become enough, they will feel better to be with you. I think they don't have too much work in front of them. I think they are already there. And eventually, if you are in no contact or something, eventually you will see that this person very soon will be moving forward towards you. They will come back. And when they come back, a new chapter is opening in your life with them. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys.